We are all about good vibes here today. I just noticed I got a jet right there. That's just too much. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. What a weird time we are living in right now. Coronavirus, it's a thing, it's scary, and I feel like YouTube is an escape for a lot of people, including myself. I'm a person that has a lot of anxiety. That could be a whole separate video, but YouTube has been an escape for me, a creative outlet for me, whether I'm making videos or watching videos. So I hope that this video can do the same for you. So I wanted to play with some makeup today, keep things light and fun. Hopefully this can be an escape for you too. I understand that a lot of people are nervous right now. This is a very weird time. My sports bra is sticking out. That's annoying. We're gonna get through this together. So let's have some fun. And since we're all quarantined at home, what better time to play with makeup, learn how to do makeup than right now? So let's go ahead and get into the video. So first things first, I just toned my face with some witch hazel because I was too lazy to wash my face. And I'm gonna use this watermelon brightening serum stick from Milk Cosmetics. I'm not really sure if this is a primer. It says it's a serum, but ooh, that feels very thick. Oh, that absorbed into my skin fast. I felt the product like on my skin and now it's gone. That's probably very cooling. Ooh, underneath the eyes, yes. Either my skin like just sucked that in so fast because it's so dry, or this is, wow. Yeah, this absorbs really fast. Watermelon brightening serum. This is great. Wow, okay, I'm probably rubbing too much onto my face now. That was nice. This like sucked into my skin so fast and it doesn't feel greasy or anything, which is usually the thing with like a lot of serums or oils. They usually feel a little bit more intensely hydrating and greasy, but that was nice. I didn't even tell you what we're doing today, and it's because I don't really know what we're doing today. I'm just kind of going for it. The spot that I get the biggest pores is probably around my nose, and this Tarte Poreless Smoothing Primer is amazing for fine lines and pores. So I just put this in my problem areas because it is a little bit like drying and mattifying, but in a good way for those problem areas. So for me, that's right around my nose. Oh, and I forgot to wet my beauty blender. Oh, that's so annoying. Damp beauty blender, Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, shade 315N. Girl, we know that I need 2 pumps of foundation. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a nice Lumi medium coverage foundation, I would say. So I really wanted to see the movie I Still Believe with KJ Apa and that other girl that's like really cute. I forgot her name. I think it's like Brittany something, but I don't know if like are we allowed to go to the movies? Like I'm not sure like what we can and can't do. Like I'm all for staying home. I'm like, hell yeah, work's canceled. I get to make more videos even though I'm not making any money. And I'm gonna go broke eventually. Broker than I already am now, but. So I work in a restaurant and apparently now restaurants are only doing takeout. So that's gonna be fun when I run out of money. But I am kind of happy that now I'm like, oh, I could just stay home and make videos all day and edit videos, but that's disgusting. But guess what? I'm gonna use it anyway. I'm using the Cover FX Power Play Concealer in the shade N Light 2. And I'm just gonna put this in my problem areas, which is everywhere. Just kidding. I'm gonna put it under my eyes, on my forehead, anywhere that I want to draw light to my face. Yeah, apparently now restaurants are only going to be available for takeout, so me, a waitress, means I don't have a job right now. But I don't really care because I get to stay home and make videos. Eventually I'm going to run out of money, but eventually hopefully the coronavirus will be over and then I can return to work and be miserable. But I love YouTube. Like I honestly wish I could just do YouTube all day, every day of my life. I think it's so fun and I love making videos. It is very hard to grow your channel.
But y'all bitches be giving me no views.
It's like, help me out. Help me out. I want to do YouTube all day, every day. I work so hard on these freaking videos for them to get 30 views. Like, come on. Come on, guys. Help me out. I'm just kidding. What you put into it is what you get out of it. So for setting powder, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder. This is in the shade Banana. And I'm just gonna take that on the same beauty blender that I dropped on the floor and I'm just going to bake my face. So I was supposed to get my wisdom teeth out on April 20th. That's a few days after my birthday. But like now I don't know if I'm gonna have to cancel my appointment. It is kind of like far away, so hopefully like this whole thing will be over by then. And honestly, I was kind of just getting my wisdom teeth out for like some YouTube content because my regular doctor was like, don't get your wisdom teeth out, it's a scam. And I was like, cool, like I don't want to have to get my teeth ripped out of my head, but also like they're kind of bothering me. But she said that that would stop. So I don't know now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Now I'm just dusting the excess powder off of my face. Like, I feel like everybody loves some good, like, exaggerated wisdom tooth content, and, like, I was, like, ready to do that. Now, between the coronavirus, like, is it gonna be, like, sanitary? Like, I don't know. And with, like, my regular doctor being like, don't do it, it's a scam. We will just have to see. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Best drugstore bronzer you will ever use. Whenever I'm using a luminous or dewy foundation, I love to use this bronzer because it kind of has like a sheer loomy finish, and I feel like it just kind of like adds to the whole vibe. So this is a Morphe E3 pointed blender brush, and I'm just going to warm up my cheeks a little bit. Both of my parents were supposed to go away the same week, not even like for the same thing. My mom was going away with her friends and my dad was going on a business trip, and now with the coronavirus they're not, so now I don't get to have the house to myself, which is a bummer. But like also I don't want my parents to get sick like while they're on a plane or going away, so like I get it, but like I'm a big fan of bronzing up that jawline, you know, get rid of that double chin. And I like to just contour a little bit underneath my lip to make it look a little bit more pouty. Just like right in that little like notch underneath my lip, just to give it a little shadow to make your lips look more like, so you could tell what a huge difference that made. All right, so since we just put a lot of product on our face, I like to give myself a spritz of the Anastasia Dewy Set Setting Spray just to kind of bring some moisture and hydration into my face. Get ready for some spritzy ASMR. So next we're gonna be moving on to brows, and I'm gonna grab my favorite product ever, soap brows. You guys wanna see something gross? Look at this spoolie caked on with soap brows. We don't know her. Gonna take a clean spoolie, spray a little bit of setting spray into our soap brows. So you wanna get the product all up in that spoolie, and then we are just going to comb it through our brows. If you want a more in-depth tutorial about how I do my brows, I made a video of how to get thick AF bushy brows. It is live on my channel, so go check that out. I would say that I would leave it in the description box down below, but I'm probably gonna forget, so I'll just put a little like card up there that you can click on after you watch this video. Don't click off, you can watch my brow video, but after this one. Okay, and now that I have my brow shaped the way that I want it, I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ebony, and I'm going to grab a really tiny Morphe angled eyebrow brush or eyeliner brush. Not really sure. I mean, like, any brush could be whatever you want it to be, so use whatever brush you want, as long as it has a very thin, fine edge. I always like move the product around in the lid. I kind of use it to wipe the excess off and get it really fine and precise. And then pretty much I just fill in the tail of my brow because I kind of like that ombre brow, so I'll just fill in whatever sparseness I have. So I'm kind of feeling something a little bit abstract and different today, so I'm gonna grab my Kat Von D Fetish palette. She has some really good blush and highlighter combos in here, and I think I'm gonna go for the purple shade called Coven. And I like to start off on the apples of my cheeks and then blend it back into my contour. This blush might even be a little bit too light for me. It's sort of like a pastel purple. This is actually really pretty and I like it a lot. If you do have more of a medium or deeper skin tone, you definitely have to layer it on a little bit like I did, but it is worth it and it looks really cute, really nice and like pastel kind of doll-like skin. And then whatever's left over, I just always dust it on my forehead and on my nose just to give my face a little bit more life. I always do highlighter last because depending on what eye look I do, I like to match my highlighter to that or make sure that it doesn't contrast too much. I think I want to dip into the Shane Dawson Conspiracy palette. There's a shade in here called Food Videos. Yeah, can't miss it. Just is like calling my name. Like, I feel like we need a little bit of vibrance in our life right now, and I feel like I just want to put that all over my lid, or at least in my inner corner. I'm gonna grab one of the best eyeshadow bases in the world, the P. Louise Rumor base. This is in the shade Rumor 03. Just gonna squirt a little bit of that onto my eyeball. Then I'm just gonna grab a flat concealer brush and pack that onto my eye in one even layer and just kind of carve out my brow a little bit. This is one of the best eyeshadow bases if you're doing pigment shadows or just anything. It gives you such a nice even canvas to work off of, and the best method to apply this is to pack it on and tap, 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 tap. Oh, I almost just spilled my coffee everywhere. Gonna move that out of the way right now. That is the reason why I had to get a new laptop, is because I spilt water all over it because I am irresponsible. So now that we have our P. Louise eyeshadow base on, it is time for You guessed it, eyeshadow. And like I said, I want to use the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson Conspiracy palette, and I really want to use that shade Food Videos. So I'm gonna start off, I think I want to put it just in my inner corner, so it is like neon yellow to the max, and I am obsessed. So let's just go right in for it. Oh my god, that is sick. That is so cool. What a cool eyeshadow shade, guys. And I know that I did purple blush, and purple and yellow are opposites on the color wheel, but I'm kind of like living for that combo. I feel like I have to set my eyes because they're gonna get creasy because I have like hooded eyelids that flip over, which is like super rude and annoying. I think I'm gonna grab a little bit of the shade Tanacon and set my eyeball with that. First, I'm just gonna blend it back out so that there's no lines. I probably should have did this first instead of the yellow, but I was just way too excited. I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade Tanacon, that light brown cafe con leche kind of shade. Just gonna pack this all over my lid. Just gonna pack this all over my lid. It's pretty much the same color as my skin tone, which is fine because I just want the yellow to be the star of the show. So this is like whatever. So if you watched my last video, you would know that I was obsessing over this Thrive Cosmetics brightening stick, and it's pretty much like an all over the face highlighting stick. It says an eye brightener, but I put it underneath my eyebrows on my Cupid's bow, so I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of a highlight right there. This is perfect for a brow bone highlight. I'm gonna use this xoxo Skinny Liquid Eyeliner. I don't know, it's in front of me, so I'm gonna use it. Okay, I'm gonna take a little eyeliner intermission and then I will be right back because I'm struggling right now. Okay, so now that that traumatic experience is over, I'm gonna put on some mascara, and I'm not really in the mood for false lashes today because I'm just not. Whenever I don't wear false lashes, my favorite mascara to use is the Milk Cosmetics Kush Mascara, and it has like the little fibers in it that build up on your lashes, so you have to do one coat at a time and be a little bit patient with this product, but the payoff is worth it. I feel like I've heard not so good things about this mascara from some people, like not loving it. It is a little bit tricky to get used to, so what I like to do is I applied my first coat and I'll let it dry for just a second, and then I'll just dip my wand in one more time, and then I'll just go over my lashes one more time because I kind of like a clumpy spidery lash, and my eyes have been kind of bothering me lately because this allergy season, I feel like every allergy season people are like, it's the worst allergy season, but everyone's saying this is the worst one, and I'm feeling it, so I don't really want to wear false lashes because I keep wanting to like rub my eyes and they keep watering, so there's kind of no point. See, when everything's going well in life, your mascara will come and make sure that it fucks you up. You know how people say that eyebrows are sisters, not twins? I feel that way about my eyelashes. Like, they don't even want to be friends. They're not even in the same family, and it's really annoying. So I think for highlighter, I'm gonna use the one that comes with this blush. Kind of like what I got going on, so I think I'm gonna go for the purple shade, and it's called Telepathy. I love highlighter, guys. I love it so much. So for lips today, I think I'm gonna go for the Stila liquid lip in the shade Bachi. It's kind of a mauve-y purple. I feel like I noticed 3 different zits pop up on my face as I was doing my makeup. And then just to top it all off and tie everything together, I'm gonna use my Jeffree Star gloss. I got this in my Valentine's Day mystery box, and it's an exclusive purpley glittery shade. I kind of just like to put gloss on the center and the high point of my Cupid's bow. I don't really like a wet, sticky lip, so I don't really like to completely saturate my lips in gloss, but I definitely want them to look shiny and juicy. Okay guys, I think this is the final look, all complete. This was fun. I had so much fun just playing with makeup and doing whatever I wanted. I hope that this inspires you to sit down and play with some makeup, because I know that a lot of us are quarantined or purposely quarantining ourselves at home, and you're probably bored, so what better time to play with some makeup, experiment, have some fun than now, because you don't have to leave the house. I hope that you guys had fun watching this video and that it brightened your day a little bit and gave you a little distraction. Leave me a comment of what videos I should make next, makeup related and non-makeup related, because I want to hear from you. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!